Hi, James here again. I'm just sorting through just my pencils. I went down to the art supply store the other day and went through all of their aisles and tried out some of the new gear and the different brands of pencils. Just speaking of the black and white, the graphite and the charcoal and compressed charcoal. Not getting into the Contes or the straight charcoal pencils as much right now as I am really the graphite. So we're looking at just graphite here. You can see I went down there and I made some notes as far as what pencils are going to make what mark. And I think there are going to be some changes around here because a lot of these pencils are super expensive. And the lead wax mix, content mix, seems to be very similar, if not the same. So you can see that these are 4H's. I've got them all lined up from hardness to softness. This is what they look like in a case that you might get, your sampler case or beginner's case rather. That all these are stuck in here nice, and they've got their different hardness designations on them. We can go over that later if you want, but I'm just showing you that all these different pencils have different hardnesses set on the edge. H for hard, B for black. The harder ones have more waxes in them, and the ones that are pure graphite, carbon, don't have any of the additives in it. So as they are more and more hard, they make a lighter line, but they also keep a finer point. So the HB is right down the middle. They also have a so you can see, let's see here, all these are HB by different manufacturers, and I can use each one according to that hardness factor or softness factor number, letter combination, and they're pretty close that I can. Well, they're very close. I can just adjust with the amount of pressure that I use to have them all come out the same on a swath or on a finished work. So these are all the ones that I keep in my case. I'm probably going to take a lot of these out. As a matter of fact, why don't I just do that now? Because there's really no point in me keeping more than one hardness in my carry bag. Mainly because I'm tired and old and weak, and I don't want to carry around 100 pounds in the woods. So I'll just come through here and show you that I'm going to eliminate most of them. I'm just taking the shortest ones, the cruddiest looking ones. So what do I have here? I have this is actually a 2H, and then an HB, and this is a B, and I'm going to stick a 4H back in there because I thought I had a 4H. I definitely want to keep a 4H, something good and stiff that I can really make a good solid line with. Another 2B, so I might just take this one out, keep this Druid in there. 2B, 4B, and then there are some wide lead sketching pencils once I get into the softer ones that I may keep in there just to have that wide lead. So there's a 4B wide lead. Here's a 6B that's, you can see the casing is, there's no casing. There's casing, but there's no casing compared to the other. So this is a graphite stick, more as. Here's a 6B. That's more of the pencil and not just the stick. So I could actually eliminate that pencil, the one, the Derwent, and I'm going to do that because this one will, it just gives me a better edge. If I want to lay down a lot, it's there, you know. This is an 8B. Here's another 8B, and same thing. The only thing with the ones that are softer and no casing, obviously, I'm gonna end up breaking them. Well, they're gonna end up getting broken. So there's an 8B and an 8B, and this is just a fiberglass graphite pencil. Same thing here, charcoal pencil. So I might take this one out. I'm not sure. I'm not sure that I like the way that the charcoal interacts with the rest of them, but I'm trying to incorporate the charcoal and the graphic and the compressed charcoal and the Conte and all that into one work. So I think that it gives me a better variety of darks and lights. So the compressed charcoal, which I consider them close to Conte, but they don't have the wax content, and then just a regular piece of chalk. So I don't think I'm going to need 4 pieces of compressed charcoal, so I'll take one out of here. And I was pretty much just keeping them in this pack so that I wouldn't get them all over the place and get myself all yucky. I hate dirtiness. So let's see. This is one here. So that's the one I was keeping out. And they come in, like this one's a pack of 2B, 4B, and 6B. So I'm kind of hesitant to open it because I'm sure that once I get it open, you can lose track very easily of which is which. You know what? I like that idea so much that they are different hardness levels and darkness levels. I'm going to keep that in the case. Then there's vine charcoal. And I keep a variety of vine in the bag, but I'm thinking I might even, I may or may not eliminate these. Now, just like I was saying with these, the compressed, I'm not sure, haven't used them enough to be able to say that I'll be able to tell by looking at them. Maybe they're marked on there somewhere, who knows. But the vine charcoal, which is always made out of willow, I can tell by looking at it that the hard charcoal, I don't know if you can see that, they're all made with willow. But if you look, come on, let's see you. There, see the middle? See how the middle's got a higher sheen? Maybe you can see the middle. You can see is a little bit harder than the outsides, particularly on the hard. So that's the hard. This is the medium. I kind of cheat because my medium's a little bit thicker, but you can see that there's no center that's still left a little bit hard type of deal. And then with the soft, again, there's no, can you see that? There's no like center lead looking stuff. It's all baked the whole way through, which is all vine charcoal is. It's willow that's been baked and baked and baked and baked until it's charcoal. So anyhow, I think I'm going to, I know I'm going to eliminate all these pencils. There's no point in carrying around all that jazz. I'll probably take out some of these. Let's see, 4H, 2H, HB, B. I'm going to take out the B. 2B, 4B, 6B. I actually wish I had two 6Bs, but that's okay. This is the stick. It's kind of tempting to leave that one in there. I'm going to leave them both in there. 2B, 6B, 8B, and I can take this guy out. So these will be my pencils that I'll be working with out of the case. And hopefully I can find a little pencil case. And then these are my graphites, my charcoal, and I'm gonna hide these suckers in here so that they don't get my case all yuckied up. And then I may or may not leave these in there. We'll see. But definitely trying to go lighter, trying to consolidate some equipment, clean some stuff up around here, right? And get it all where it needs to be. And then these pencil extenders. You know, these are something I'll probably carry at least one with me, because when these guys get short like this, pencil extension, and I can still get my my angle of attack so that I can get down a good little swash, good variation and covering of the color by using the extender. Love these things. All right, that's it as far as my pencils. I know I included some charcoal in here, compressed charcoal also, but this is what I consider my graphite set. This is what I use in my classes and when I'm out anywhere. So if you take one of my classes, they'll try to sell you one of these great big kits. You don't need all that. Just a couple of these. I've got a online on my webpage. I'll list the specific brands that I like. Maybe. I don't want to influence anybody as far as brands and stuff. I'll put out what I use, and you can make your own decisions based on some of the stuff I showed you here and your own preference. Anyhow, thanks. Bye-bye.